Jesus reigns.
Are you dancing?
Jesus reigns.
Oh, your son, the deity Jesus, oh, your son, Mumrameshano, oh, your son, the deity Jesus, oh, your son, Mumrameshano, I hear the deity Jesus, oh, your son, Mumrameshano, I hear the deity Jesus, oh, your son, Mumrameshano, oh, your son.
So we're there Friday. And on this day, July 24th, 1959, the first ever president of an African country to receive a Lenin Peace Prize award by the Soviet Union, Nsem. na ye wo USSR. Funky one. Welcome to life. Hey, Bujaya, me did your bring that one bench over 10 man and Prince Law here one Benedict Takiri. Yeah, live on YouTube. Hey, Spice FM 91.9. Spice FM 91.9. That's a Spice FM 919. Catch us live. And then Friday, we're talking about national issues. And now, Dr. Kessler to Forsen, the Finance Minister of the Republic of Ghana, of the Parliament House, and that's Emrane Kano. Not later than 31st of July in any fiscal year. That's what Ghana review of baby I sika expense na kwa kudro. It's in the Parliament House or by government economic standing any initiatives or the other. We got to cover. Political representatives will be here. And a open discussion talking about their own topics that guide. I was you know transfer break up him said no do be one. I'm say again your friend been that kwam matching akwaba 40 minutes after 7 yen kon for the one crata them real quickly. YouTube is Spice FM 91.9 FM. Spice FM 91.9. Spice FM 91.9 and our X Spice 919 FM. For WhatsApp messages for 0504-222-919. 0504-222-919. And now, the catcher said Dr. Ladi Mahmoud Baumia, HS Aposi for and drop charges are Gona West Youth Organizer of the NDC. Edi ato ne so de ne kokoto se Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ne yere one of your medress no mo akekense bi achi o ne ade no aposifo agi atuma na so mo njitum ne mra ne kora esesen se obi ka me ho asem na nyamia na na kokoto ana se me na kopo station aposifo ankasa betumi ateki of the matter na emra no kan sen there would be a better education about that. 91.9 41 after 7. Mama my man achima warma kwaba moment no any. Mama mo achia no pay.
Good morning.
And every Friday saying on your sites
has been paid.
What has been paid?
Has been paid.
Has been paid. As I saying.
I said everything has been paid.
By God.
Yeah.
Ti o de meka untua
has been paid.
To the meka untua.
Bibi abanetua.
Okay. It is say so all personally. Okay.
Everything has been paid.
The following month Nina come.
Me dem ndiko. It has been paid.
As there. When they cut. Meaning all of us we don't owe anyone. So next month you are not going to pay. Yes. You will understand later. Thank you. Yes. So everything has been paid. Into next month you are not paying anything.
Tigana everything has been paid.
Thank you. For the rest of the month you are not going to pay.
See. Bank afford show I can't say it has been paid.
There's a bank for one so brewske.
And it has been paid. Dina had to cut a guy.
And that's all the brow.
At po. It has been paid.
We be open on it in a chiriba Jessica Hona.
It has not been paid. It has been paid.
I don't know Parliament is saying President Hinoana idea call.
Well, media budget in there said the name no were expecting and it was being delivered. Oma Kenry, the feature banana, eja, ebe church monty, and rather than Bashir James and Dana Dana. But I observed something. Dom Cassia no man said down co parliament. I saw some seats not empty. And Dom Kumani they were there, but at a rare show mono almost tuntum fadian kwa. Omunchiro muni se budget and draw more kind. You see any that woo. So that's the atmosphere there, but they were still there. I did woo omuti. Omuti a whole press conference.
Okay.
The parliament was usually the same as any danda and say almost back in kind budget. The parliament was okay. And somewhere about mountain and crater and baby na diaba. And the America said it has been paid no na as a honorable minister finance minister Chim said to honor our debt obligations or no Chim say an amount of 21.5 million. A billion 21.5 billion for interest has been paid. And the or church be teacher training for say domestic bondholders for so 10 million be they are more and a common fund.
More haircuts
and district assembly common head fund so ya momo 4.4 billion e dia momu nyina abeto to ma account and national health insurance say 4.5 billion and so matua nti utum say ka twende wetia ka nyina mai ma case so nya ne share
okay
secondary education program so bi amosem kwalanti say kombie no
and oil palm plantation so western region they take charge of it all right and until yes it has been paid 45
everything has been paid.
Yo yate. Men digress kakra, but I don't know if yeah aware. Yes, 25th July, copim August 16th. Black Queen say bought African Cup of Nations, and the nation is quite like that. Ewo Morocco. Hey, now then ye giant man no sa ni adea.
Sir, hono. Sika mo first kan show. Investors in form sika show ni.
Yo.
Cause Ghana Black Star said the ICIA team no a business so on the ICIA jama bebo bi na kwa nisa. Me sure say enya nwanwa say e be de omo ka the end of the day.
It is possible.
Enya me nwanwa say abane de omo ka be FIFA
ABS that so it is possible.
Tino enya
Debi ya mekasa ohye man no lifespan football.
Omo ade so.
Omo nche wo ball bombe brete se mema. Intinka omo kra na ese ye hwe omo 10 na iye mom bibidi because enchombe call retirement. But that's omo so na ye hwe. It's okay. Yanko sports for ne day emunchire munyina abeba. Yemfa da obonkra ta demra.
Krata number wo ha daily graphic if on Tredo and Famo. Minority for happy 13 now one was the Derby. Or yeah, the media budget review now. Or yeah, to force finance minister has been there. I want they don't really accept or yeah the economic gains now or the Banina and you know. When I joined Shadan CP, or yeah, Nsem, okay, can end that. I want Bashibugum who in a year has been paid and all that and paying it to the Kibino. It's in minority for now. Once it was Derby, wedding to my on ye. They are really skeptical about it. It feels like Minister is hiding something from them. On ye playing with them, especially with the numbers now. Other but also in grandma quoting our back and there is nothing really special about the BDA budget reports and also Ewahana to force now so that or Krata in him ha or the half year performance is the best in years or the revenue on track, spending down, zero arrears, interest rate, wardrobe. And you know these are some of the factors or name media budget review now as captured by the Daily Graphic, you know. Na Ekohasa Minister Kriyan was as under 20 page 20 of the Daily Graphic economy on sound recovery path in Ghana economy on Jinaye in the when they came into power they came to meet an economy on its knees to the economy wago say into 1 hour with too much why you can now this one is on the recovery path no on ochim de we see them kwano de kwa na work with him into no ono so yen sama or they become obey and the I want brashibogum the mouse so na oye the Accra Kumasi Expressway no also there isika or the hono it is going to be there until the main contract has been awarded. Can Dan no miss the scan ways what I had for but they came to clarify issues on that and you know $1.7 billion now for the Accra Kumasi Expressway no the whole I'll be finance according to the finance minister on Chobiano washing our clear road wakani we are with too much say the kwano Tony pay 13 the maso na Goldfield phone so which Black Queen success in women's Africa Cup na award board on so Morocco page 4 of the Daily Graphic and Sami Oguwadam.
Discover dear wa discover near maybe the abu and endram na shibijum de see no eno na se dom kuma na ewo ho no so kokoso no wo mde biaba chim se hwe unze atofos ma fa no ho edi betna ho 24-hour economy wa moso wanka hwe ena hwem wodwane ena woko bekeka niama bebre ena enkofo se abaning spending but you have been paid this year pendi we chia we o se NDC for promise inuma nanso abesine ba kumpo be se hwe bete meta nsuye ni mponi ehun se na dia no na ya burumpa akọha de kro ana se edwuma no mpomfa full speed mpometwam ne ehun ne native futuro abeka se na ho na akoi chese NDC for the enti ne da discover no de aba se dom kuma na sema wo mo kanu se omo hyebo ese omo di nnwuma ebeba abesine yehu nnwuma bia dada no a na yenyina yebutu so aye gege de nkaka edidi hu omiehwe ti ene dia krata ne dia kan aba na dagbonfo nso na se dagbona hemfo ene se wo mo so etimi akopie mu Dr. Maud Baumia efie ese wo mo akwakosi eyiye ne preko ni nyina ya nas death ase ekoso no esi no eno officially wo mo ama Dr. Maud Baumia so aso ate ho sam no ewa na yeda so MPP for akache eho ese sisia no MPP amanyokuo no echiremu ka che NDC for no se hwe betimi ache ye members ni nyina dia mope bia mo fanya omo but se party no MPP party no muntumi enseye never ensi hey chama muntumi na se wakane sen o chese clacket emfa wasemo dia monche wo mo dia mo pe no mo fanye MPP fo elie mo pa omo konia se mo fanche omo ko eja na ya munie omu didi omunie omo koda munie mo de munjinagina omo so enye omo samantwentwen pempe omo ti ko omo hihim brim na party ni pa MPP party no say ya mo se mo besen mo begunu kra de montenda munja na emfa ti eno nsem no ewa hanom na sanso ene se DVLA muntie ni ye say enche oberoli out new numbers plate and in less than a month obia enche no so na mo amukra DV plate ne makoje porto ye bobo ho se dande nyina stress mo no wose enche wode nyama begugu akwemu mese numbers no etumi aba mountain ewo bebo so me entemu mede ewie wode discover dia ene na krata no de aba se prof bokpen ene se wono so kirem se na aban say spending native ya ndu akrampo yi budgeti ekoko so no ene wono so kekebie se hwe wa spend ense na nkofo kasa abana se na wa ye no chese obi won fasika nko na ye ho kire ne se eniama basa no wose dabi enti sante no so nsem no wa hanoma wono so de atumu the discover dia what the buy no
ever the informer is entriedo emauna we pay 3 of the informer no ECOWAS in some ha na ECOWAS na watching they are prioritizing peace and security because yes she yene borders na and some of the countries like Nigeria and other Mali, Benin, they kind of have these insurgencies, terrorism and all that. And Baba Kamara the mandate has been renewed. Now this renewal is going to be centered on prioritizing the peace and then the security in our bloc. And the Sierra Leonean president Julius Maada Bio the mass number Kamara na sumpo oda hade ECOWAS de orshede the Mozambique ni obotumwa na wa prioritize oyene elisuadu hun kese asomdwe na bambo Nsem on the ECOWAS for the ECOWAS states and the ECOWAS members wotum wahwena wa counter any terrorism bia baba oye one block no do nti no ono wahane na akwajo opano kroma so demand the whereabouts of 1.2 billion dollars no Ghana yani reserves masisi was the amount of money no to mefim nti no won brashe bogomro be say ahead of the media budget review na finance minister's be no still kata is aba they are still demanding where the money is and how we are going to make how we are going to show up this gap wapa dem yani reserve no it pays 5 of the informer ha now you see some can say out the hard there some teacher price especially for you order food online and all that no see anon confirm why we not doing the way chede were bad people, wicked people and kasa. Chede what in the made trades ban be online. No bisudina we clone the account of the main company no. And some find the trades ban was spicer. No so wa clone one number. No chede etio corner no so the other end. Into no is cannot do the proper person no Diana. Exactly. And you know, all my sister no all the bana why bibi ho. Into online foods come. What's the sister why Nsem Sam George. Yes no. Oh yeah baby fan for when ha kesi sister wa ba ye food sector the online and all those things. You know, we are losing a lot of money to that. In as much as people are making things convenient for Yanangas and Kofo, so after them, what they book for Fado, no, no, watch him there. Ghanaians lose nearly 300,000 Ghana cedis. Frosters will hijack some of the restaurants. I think last 3 months or last 1 month, there was this one lady who Macra, no, this particular guy comes to the restaurant, but his band, no, Babano. Oh, madam, my payment no operation not today. Wait, try baby. No, wa edit, and then they will show it to you, and the money never comes. And she had to track the guy. No more watching. What a more young. He obeyed the packs. No, I call charm and then uncle for. Oh, I must send. Oh no, they not. So I mean, some just wicked. Uncle for what one pay we power there. Why you do so? Into your point. It is people how they don't accept Momo payment because they don't want any problem. And me go through this one. The next time my friend Pocho my wrong transaction. Meanwhile, after I did Jericho. And then so the technology in the wahaba. But in so for who you're bonny. It's on now work and be ever had in the restaurant. As it is for us, it is for everybody. But how are you using one on or your bad? To know page 6 inform her or demo wahanum na ayako remote achane akachisa yoko honoma which the hawai trafficking bust to be accorded on to which we rescued 39 victims which they were involved in some form of cross-border travel fraud syndicator remote acha on another ne men no women no akwaji dem nkofo nefi oye nkofo boni one Nsem the informer nothing but the truth and pay no be
the insight there were hanomo na Ghana for e ka mo ya okakra ene any mfie du 9 I say omampeni dada John Evans Fifi Atamos ofrimo enti Atamos 14 years on eno and I said krata the insight edi mu nsem ne amanebo ede aba anope na Nsem kano enyina no as a former minister for environmental science and technology innovation professor Kwabena from Pomboatin and I say ono ede abetumu asehwe na Atamos ewonu so ade hu say no pe better Ghana na wo champion pa. And so, when in that on the Atamos dear, or see Evans Atamos calling for integrity, no, and then obeying integrity. So, ya dear will be show, ya the papa, just do good thing. On Kwa shut them one, obeying new son, still do the good thing. And quiet bonnet, and chame domum be transia. Nice, I open one saying, hey, on no quad dear. honam pedwo won de woye ni papa there be or see baby be even in your darkest or say woye dem woye papa ntino that kind of spirit and na share yen former president onyan baby call Evans Fifi Atamels emuono o se sa legacy ne die enya de agana fo erebefi esanse wono ebesesa eniama bi ewa mamuom na auto hono ma na wepie so ewa office so no monkaye na de amoye ne se wabetwum animu a na okọ se GRE fo se odibi ye wo mo ene se ti Atamels die ye kan mejata nipa de erefi asemo 14 years ani yen kaimpo I remember it was a Tuesday afternoon be enti the insight there ono so akohwe de abeka ho no na ene me kai wo se enrada finance minister akoma bosam say obechechi mo kire yen enam say Ghana ya bona command na wo se o mayehunu sika ndia wedie de ode aye de aka de ewe kire nso obeye ene nsesan wo mu enti eno ho nsem de nkrata na wodo no bebre na de aba na eno no wo chemu say ye economy no ohu mahama wono wo ye real deal na nkasa esan say wo de Ghana ekoni nimpa na economy na baby ana wo de da say wo da deja na wo he no ho mobro na enne ye fra ne ntoma dwade no na enne economy na se Ghana fo nyina boje so de na tum say ejina mu yie pesan say wo Africa hanom Ghana economy no ena etoso wotwe the 8th economy tum say wanyini nti out of 34 adabi 54 countries ana ye ndoso Africa ndoso 54 countries inyina no Ghana economy ena etoso wotwe what ato is forcing enti eno ho nsem no ena say the inside dem sremo emamo njema no sibone dia inside dia ba na me chechire mo me fa bi nka enti o say economy ne die ejina popi ankasa odin wom we no eba bia ndi dem o yetwima na fe ti dia pa bia beti o pa oba me no pa oba bobom anything ti economy no wa ho the inside dia the buy eno no sama hodo ni bi o yedin kan abobo bi so edada ewo budget ya ho nsem ya
call beachfmonline.com na beachfmonline.com so we yendeda finance minister Nsem na bi na owaha na before you call finance minister na de no do no yen call Emmanuel Amakofibua ono land and natural resources yen minister on the World Gold Council endorses Ghana's gold processing initiative intino oyide Emmanuel Amakofibua nsa na ode share krata sia was signing a memorandum of understanding between the Ministry of Land and Natural Resources now the World Gold Council the washewa shemukina today do mezina Ghana word you share the integrity you promote responsible gold production and then curbing illegal gold trading and illicit financial flows and ononye botaya ote ichu watchum the Ghana yeboyo modinye nemum ehwe oye galamse na adina okodona ono nyata oye papantin minister obotum ahwana na ne aswehon one should na won introduce oye some measures be obotum wahwana mining sector no sunumu etum ejina brand ye ankasa te ononyen ewo ahanum the maso na oye Orakutin or security expert on so that the Africa Center for Security and Counterterrorism watchim de tamahu to Nsem newa nkayema and Brenna Kasafana kwan they should interfere until doka or the politicians, especially the New Patriotic Party members know they Oma and Brenna take it cause on or whatsoever thing that has come, and the decision of the court no should stand. No so na afutu sama ordering mahon wahanyan. The master UN FPA so will urge African countries ni na de yenshana yan kasanka yen produce yane reproductive health commodities na yen rely on others because yen rely on one na wo de one fan ba crown ho betro but one kasa to me woda obia you become self-reliant into no ono so ya futu sama wako wade ama oye bibrim hai na ba wade jumezi bi what shadow ewo oye Ghana ti Dr. Hilton on na no dom poemo ewo Ghana hanoma won so wo to fudam my be akọ oye bibrim mani na radon dem me abriye mo Dr. Kesela to force ne budget ni Nsem ho no twem de da no so twebo nkrane a oyire nkofo June 29 no ye homo si ewo nkrane abanti se oye nde obama oye permanent flood control measures 2027 ono na yebo ho oye da me eyiwo oye ne budget no mu ntino aban bashona wa finance oye that particular project no na mabaye so bitwo kese ewo bebia na onkonkofa moye ne biara yende on farm banti na ide Ministry of Works, Housing and Water Resources. I want to well design, we develop a comprehensive strategy needed to me address now flooding across the country. And can continue to tough one. Baby we break takade Western North when nan when ya sister and sutra of Uncle be brain. On what had the master now chimney then Ghana yewo Yenan oil economy news record the strongest in the 14 years no or the 700 chumuni nara or the beya ya shedi bigu oye beachfmonline.com yaze amau na osan kebio dead eshe oya hochira owankan na other part of the country and transport ba kofo be fa waza ko won edwumem no won fefie na ade na oya how ntisi no very allocate 400 million Ghana cedis na waza kwa fa oya buses for waza ba for all state-owned transport operators into the SDC, MMT, Metro Mass Transit. No, now we two more the baby gum. Now you know to me for being like what you need me nazi. Sino ono ye Dr. Kesel at a forcing of an ahochira alpha or the LED Senate transport sector muna or chumde or shena what the misike was a bottle. Now was a quarter fleet of oil vehicles na was about boyhen a ne. Dada ababum ye kwaye be befaka na zinina ti sama ofi Dr. Kesela to forcing ne budget and da already ni nam yazibi yazegu beachfmonline.com awasuri mu honoma ebenye bi akan
Adzekye Nsem jumedi na ugusuri tie yo why you do
Inti okuni ni pa no dawa untu minki kani hui Asompia ni pa no dawa odini saguni bui Galeriti apinisi Ayo Yeti swepe Yeah I'm sisien Debo sas Boma yentore Sempa Ensu yanti bosionka na femba no sena yenti akwadi kwadu maja ya kwantimpi Odupo atutu obemponko Ajensa ya so pata yiro ye Obiso ye mo manganda Okunye ko fibamba Chimada wasia www.musica.org.gh. Launching ya say antias and papentina. Yes, Okuna for ya mawudie. Abusia unimunie. President to president, Oko heaven for settlement. Ankara Tayare, Oko 37 for treatment. Okoya Wamba, oh my God, what a bereavement. It's Yebeka Saini, Gani Ebeye Dani, and young to for ya Dieni. Ghana, Kangana for women. In order to keep you be the rap ya. A coming, you never say yassery, and near my dreams, say young penny, if you say Yashria soon be in it. When you see no memory now, who are the very power, come patch out the name with ya, 7 billion so better pound.
You don't have to fight again. Let your soul float on the winds of change. Today you'll be with your father.
Ghana, yeah you are doing, yeah you are doing. Hey, that banana me you swear basa, that banana Ghana for you swear basa. Nyame fa wosi. It's time for solitude. It's time for solidarity. Lord God have mercy. I lift up my eyes and freeze like ice. My blood freezes into a solid gory side. As I want to believe it's all lies. Whoever has cast the dice has made the crossing of the Rubicon a big bite. Yeah! Anglata, now you can rest in one peaceful slice. Yummy for you! Anglata, now you can fly with a smile all the way to Mount Zion like a kite. Yummy for you! Good things don't last long. In this life, most good people die young. It's very difficult to try keep a smile on. In this sad situation, when the sorrows just a pile on. Nsem, Nana Kote Hini. I same way party, yeah, they for hini. A dabbing at the bee. Eddie and Bonnie, Eddie from a Bonnie, Eddie to Odupong, or Prepong, only 1 young for Ivan Smith. Yeah, Eddie son of what here, Fofi and Twata, Fofi and Twata, Fofi and Twata. Adzekye your memory continue to live in our hearts.
11th President Atakwa Ford in Ghana. Professor John Evans Atta Mills in blessed memory, because he was born there. From 1957 coming, and from 1960 coming, he became our 11th president. There was Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, 1960 to 1966. Joseph Athankra, Akwesi Afrifa, Edward Ekufuado, Fred Ekufu, Jerry John Rawlings, Hila Lehman, Jerry John Rawlings again, John Ejekum Kufuor, then John Evans Atta Mills, 2009, 2012. Wodi na woda 21st July 2012. And na me ense chi no fi wiase 24th July 2012 at age 68. Sir Professor Mills Otiase na wedi enfie edio watwemienu 82 years. Obi so ye mu Ghana. Edi areho 14 years on. His legacies remain. Professor Mills, a champion socio-economic development, and a non-pay 16 after 8 moment with nature. Professor Mills on April 26, 2012. That same year, International Conservation Caucus Foundation, ICCF, and a U.S. Congressional Oceans Gala in Washington, United States of America, District of Columbia, D.C., Washington, D.C. And he made a statement about the environment. And I'll pay 17 after 8, 91.9. Samuel Kwame watching. I was here. Moment with a natural environment in a jiffy comes your way.
Ekomini, you never say yasiri, and then my dream say young penny, if you say yashri, as soon be in it. When you see the man with me, I'll do what you ever really power. Come patch out the name with ya, 17 years of better power.
You don't have to fight again. Let your soul float on the winds of change. Today you'll be with your father.
Yeah, money with all. Yeah, will be no. Where the Yantias, Obi Chai as you, Eradian, yes, I was Ghana, yeah, you are doing. Yeah, you are
That bed that never 19 after 8. Moment with nature. And then now the guy Professor John Evans Atta Mills, Abiola and Brother Venture said, yeah, the money amount son of pay phone any problem. And in so and no edu. Bubuneni ink na bwegweni. Hardware and software problem be a fabreno no nyema. O man ko tofofro. If I phone ko share obi akio so ni asan kwa say na ma. It's time for solid. Ya tonton phone, cases, airport, headphones, earphones and chargers. Chargers ni obi for Apple and Android. Your smartwatches and power banks. And then you can ho ahodo bebre. And up what for furniture Abiola and Brother Ventures near Mwao. Our club and national team jerseys, Real Madrid, Marcia Santa Caracol, Accra Heart of Folk, Mediama Etsy, Ghana jersey, Germany jersey, national and a club jerseys. Your footballs, your boots, your gloves, your bags, your your trophies for tournament and competitions, your training cones, the tactical boards, and in the account, your equipment for football, volleyball, handball, basketball, and netball. There's also a printing department. You print T-shirt for events to say church programs, any school celebrations in the account. Yes, stickers. Yeah, the territory. Yeah, share home. You get on the walls. Yeah, banners the book room. Climate smart in Shuguswa and say we are boss when pat. Yeah, customized jerseys for individual schools in the churches and of clubs. It's multi team. Now, person and customized jerseys. Mamma, momra of wedding invitation cards. Ayo, oh baba wade. But now, yeah, wedding invitation cards. Train 0244 928 360. 0244 928 360 and 0544 117 619. 0544 117 619 and 0248 350 958. 0248 350 958. Takrade Market Circle opposite First Samuel Enterprise. Sign so hold Abiola and Brother Ventures. Sponsor Company Limited and Soke and one pay. They are the chairman Nsem. Okatai o pefufrato ache edi mfi porepore 4 ensese okatai ebru mfi 9 watwi untwi o change no sanse na ho de na te abafo the car tires are papa from on an aba rather than check your alignment ma wo shan ya ma car ni decoration and facelift esanso to the washing beer the hora shan Republic of Ghana Professor John Ed moving vehicles though you are gone and afi Ashembia will be as running fat technology map and horror shame. Now, Obianquan could chuchu car home, Calano answer. Fansa canteen so and Friday, Yedi Areho, 14 years on. Badi baby, and Pennyfuaka to ye sucre him. I mean him tino de I refuse to carry home. T. Yere Befi, Ebequa Kudi, Friday menu. Everybody the crowd ya share era at Tamils and Munyam. Sansi him said, Ahmed Zeme Pasum J. What then ya make kukum? Entiane bankunin kruma. Na no cry so de usuna udia and ye be an yafe na corisa or the toes or neco. Entiera de boy de guna. No tilapia kaka or bankuni tilapia so. Eti afin krumane fa banku no na yet zane ubeto ahiribane krigiri na gwa tu wie na to omnimu a na wasan su to the he gwa asa kwada ya tete banku ni nkruma ma no sa kwen za bet gwa 0312022268 0312022268 and 0244474967 0244474967. Indeed, he was the 11th president since independence. Under the Fourth Republic, he was the 3rd president. 23 minutes abapa no wacheho. Yeni kind fa moment with a natural environment emerald. And I'll pay anyway necro. On April 26, 2012, and Professor John Evans Atamils, Echo United States of America, District of Columbia, Washington, D.C. No, a guest speaker or command statements. Our International Conservation Caucus Foundation, ICCF, and U.S. Congressional Oceans Gala at Washington, D.C. Na address no and warning areas he warned the entire world to say we are threatened by environmental degradation, and the beautiful gift God has given us is rapidly going out of us. I quote him again. We are threatened by environmental degradation, and the beautiful gift God has given us is rapidly going out of us. Unquote. Moment with nature.
Ghana. Yeah, you are doing. Yeah, you are there. Hey, that banana me you swear basa. That banana Ghana for you swear basa. Yami for us here. I couldn't tell you. I'm crying. I'm weighing out. Not just crying. It's time for solitude. It's time for solidarity. Lord, get up mercy. Hear me now. I lift up mine eyes and I freeze them like ice. My blood freezes into a solid gory side. As I want to believe, it's all lies.
And indeed, the former president, in blessed memory, warned the entire globe, said we are threatened by environmental degradation and the beautiful gift God has given us is rapidly going out of us. On 26 April 2012. Oma ewiase nyina hune through your world leaders say ye enforce environmental laws, ye protect oceans, insu any other water bodies. Yen preserve marine life and biodiversity. Yen promote environmental education, especially among young people. Yen take immediate action rather than merely ye discuss environmental challenges. Sa speech way a reminder yen e kayen say Professor Mills na oya brane e bano environmental protection advocacy na ujina brane pa. And a the strongest international appeal for environmental protection. Usisu dia se bo area se ho ban ne bo nature ho ban essential ehia pa for humanity's survival. Nti anopei 14 years on, Professor John Evans Atamils efim yakai asemo a wakai 26 April 2012. Ene anya hwekra no ye bibi me wiase se ode hye Professor Mills animonyam. Practically de na wo enemy ye betumi ayo se ye dispose inura properly, say ye use dustbin and opay say who need dustbin no crowd ye kind of dustbin dust not just ye the same food true compare refuse bin nafi koke ngura gum oni bi wo dem oni bi wo fi oni bi wo abontene a Mr. Ginania Professor Mills kan ye so solemnly na besia kura kope na koto dustbin and say refuse can esifie na hwie ngura egum. Avoid littering. 14 years on, Professor Mills aka bibia chen jai enioma wotutugu mas basa na Friday nkofo beyira na wonoma ba Sunday isanze weekend yebakwa kwa gie ni papa enyina ye appointment nti yatisimu a ebia yebeba Sunday misrawo ni wudie ni awonum ni wuyusu nyina no make sure se enye nsunsuanso bone ewo environment ne so sachet bottle mamenka ne ade because you do weekend ne ade nkofo yusu sa ade ya tied ndin omo yusu dey ene nkofo ye ne ade misrawo how to dispose it nicely no so important say enye nsunsuanso ewo environment ne so nti avoid littering jai nioma otutugu basabasa nioma obobotugu basabasa na bo environment ho ban ye wei fashion Professor Mills and Munyam na support recycling where it is possible and opay ye bibisha Professor Mills and Munyam odi yeshe and Munyam and ye wa plant dua ene na protect inua odi untumi nua dua kora no a bodua ho ban ohunu dua bi a ase it is under siege ase ase ene nkofo de wonom placards ene plywoods aya trotro so nioma advertisement abobo ho a tutu form edi dua dadoa aboboma tutu form me ma misi tutu form yɛdi enadoa prego abubo nnua ho basa dua ne si ho nyina wusu me tutu anopɛ sɛ opɛ sɛ oyɛ advert no be ate wonka Fabra Spice FM 91.9 ana Beach FM 105.5 ni yenye ma na jai se enue wo eba ho na ade nadoa kinkren aposi forche nti na no pay yem protect enua in honor of Professor Mills na fe improve air quality na reduce erosion na mo combat climate change anopa wo temi a mene nyina ye wasonde se be protect rivers streams any beaches enti yenye we amfensha Professor Mills and Munyam sa wode wani ekire nsuo no ne a practices are emensuo enya ne mudie ne integrity se nsuo mu na wo fa oba nsuo mu na moye sex enye jai nsuo mu na wo si sebe mperifo monima opioto wodroso or J string nsuo a etinimu na wo si jai. It is not a good practice. Obi o wa ko nsuo no a nsuo mu no si ne neoma ebi okra no de pan no ese nsuo no si wi a no wahwie ahuro no asan de agu nsuo no se nsuo ne tene a bad practice ye we share Professor Mills and Munyam se ene wonte ase a waka asem bi si ye moye nsuo ne ye beaches ho ban na den na metumi ayo nti wohunu enwura wo beach ano afa entutu nwura enwu empoano rough anopai michia menua bi ewo new takrade ana ba konso wa aboadze kwesi michia o moye bibia ba kama misraw anopai enkote empoano enkojaw nan yewe na fa share Professor Mills and Munyam eka wa afaka ko public toilet na fi ko ease ho yenya empoano ajanan no a yeyo no emwa secondary ne nempatam ne yenya isuban no na emwa emo epo ehoban afi yen support the fight against illegal mining misraw jai party sem no a efra wani no one person na odwen Ghana ho kaneanza na wadwen party Professor John Evans Atamels inti ono there were statement o make it during the time as president in even opposition no any party kura ene nyadwene but na ye Ghana nti anopay don't be blinded by political colors nemum support the fight against illegal mining irrespective of political affiliation and as or societal status na ye more and protect environment we no na chese all report to illegal mining activities edi amaya abrante bi watai ne mekasa pa mintumi monidin ha woyade papa o Mr. Oben enkofo na bawo kofo na ewura ha ne yenso yakem na yafre na musum penifo ne nyina ye so atiase forestry penifo we hwe enyi enye yenso nti let us protect our environment by reporting activities of illegal mining na emwa na enkwen yen use natural resources responsibly by conserving water insuo no nyame de a chen nyese no munti na yepe na yedi insuo na ye yen conserve insuo enye da bia na ese ye konsuo mkose insuo eto de bia yen insuo no no nye na home na unreplenish onya ahoden foforo emfa mayen anu nti sensu tene bi da wo ompatel mu a sebi fagu ankrem na yusu na otwekra na wonko nsuo no mu a eye na yenyai pressure no edema nsuo no community no anopa wia na anwumere na yehye nsuo yiso ebi dwarem ebi sensuo ebi chinam wom nsuo no obebre ontumi nkasa nti ofo se onkasa misraw yen find proper ways na yen use natural resources responsibly by conserving water yen reduce unnecessary energy use and after you avoid waste unnecessary energy use no yakeka bi actual domestically oba air conditioner isi so ibisi ne dem ibisi ne hall ibisi ne kitchen ni TV no waso hall there or kitchen waso kitchen so the hall de no be enyusu ena isimu a obekọ ne demon so there is this practice a tie your pa o tuni phone e free charger no emu a plug no onum no ontu ne so the charger no ento form na ehim obekọ na light na so na nso phone bia ensi so ne fridge so ne air conditioner so ne microwave so ne computer so wo charge ni phone na ne wasan so ehorade wo ne washing machine mu yen conserve energy ne yen use at that particular moment yen so shine off o dem light so onso wo kitchen no use so o kono dum light no say ni sensor u free wo kitchen na o ko dem a se use light no a dum light no me say obeto enioma wo fia mento ni piece ye bulk ironing ontade sro ni ade be 30 no aka bom eboa etumi conserve energy pa sopre presso ni nyina ha adwen microwave no so obeka duane ni nyina hye fa hye mbako enye se okaka dokon ne hye na we yesi ho na akoka fresh na we yesi ho na akoka macaroni hye na we yesi ho na akoka ayis debi now the heating so ni nyina no emwa and conserve energy it destroy the environment na avoid waste eduane no obetumi adi na wanoa na wuntumi ni no eno enka ho mesre wada udidi wie so na ebia bibi nti wantumi ani a no akra ne yie eberepem no aba abedi yem protect yem practice environmentally friendly farming and afi fishing ya avoid say ye use harmful chemicals sane Kofi Kenata kan carbide ne ade ne de consume ni pum neta yem prescribe ne de kum na ye de koyi number eboa essay marine species and any citation enam ene nam kra yenwia ewonsuo bo no essay ni nyina na afi wo hwe ye coral reefs ene aqua feet ne marine plants no ne ade a se ne o man nyina konsuo na se a ese no anopai se ne be ya yen destroy environment ne be hye Professor Mills and Munyam isan so wo ne yen se with his speech, said we are threatened by environmental degradation, and the beautiful gift God has given us is rapidly going out of us. Inti yenye niamwa yam participate in community cleanup exercises. Nen keep your neighborhood, your market, and your public spaces clean. And opay oye obi a utie me catch unia catch obi a say on obey non support to environmental laws. Ye kasa ha ye ntumrengu a entumrengu. Don't call the bluff of authorities na me kase wona we assemblyman wona we assemblyman nia ohene ne ye owofa nti ne ope bia obetumi aye driver ne a wotie me o exhaust pipe ate a corner repair ma na gya ngusie na wo purugu mountain so no so for wo preachie let the decibels of your volume come down ma o speaker no and den web ma emra form na yem protect this environment baby a ensese udua ya hyese nnuadua enua baby a si duadua no na wadua baby a ensese ode wonsa kasase emfa wonsa kasase yesi jai illegal mining misraw entutu nwurengu basabasa baby a wo no a wo himura rough no jai enyina yedi ho for ene anopai lead by example. Oya daddy, oya mommy, oya advocate, oya leader. Why any idea? Lead by example. Mobile hunu se usubai na one ye a protected environment. Into small daily actions. Wode te umpate umuhono. Obi abekasa anko waben waha. Anko poku waha. Anka kwame waha. Anka kweku waha ono de anka ompnema ye mfa saade we nsi ha o because o say environment no misrawo ma sa enka edum no enya wo de ase dachi bia wo ni community wa ye benya bribi aka wo se wo de environmental protection wo ya de pa ebi wo ho a o carry reusable bags at the core market onkoje rubber bag in free market de bia ma wa the bag kodwom na de akodidwa na de aba eboa pa o reduce plastic use and afi o keep surroundings clean obi o ha every minute every moment on pefi obehu se praye dane demu a se ni enkofo no ne omote na homete aye se wo de wo ho nti bisa no de bia praha yesi hunu wo mo nante ne hunu sampa eba no environment protection a wonom emfa eni agronomo compromise kra send ye be ya e betumi inspire others to do same. And okay, let's take a moment and reflect on the ideals and statements of Professor John Evans Atta-Mills, who passed on to glory some 14 years ago. Na yenye bibishin en yunyam isan se ononso ekaye. Nyame sha no ntene ni munchao enanope. God bless you so much.
Yanti bosionka na femba no sena yenti akwadi kwadu majaya kwantimfi odupo tutu abem honko agensa ya so kwata yiro ye way obiso ye mo manganda okunye go fiba Chimada was www.musica.org.gh launching ya say and papentina yes okuna for ya mawudie abusia unyumunie president to president oko heaven for settlement ankra tayare oko 37 for treatment okoya wamba oh my god what a bereavement it's ye beka sayini gani ye be ye daini enyum to for ye dieni Ghana
distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I want to greet all of you and to wish you a belated, happy and prosperous 2012. Madam Speaker, I want to thank you and honorable members for giving me this opportunity to be here to perform my constitutional duty. Article 67 of the Constitution requires the President at the beginning of each session of Parliament to deliver a message on the state of the nation. I intend to do just that. To deliver a message on the state of the nation, which I dare say is stable and is in reasonably good health. The economy is full of promise, and in terms of development, we have made great progress. Madam Speaker, for the 3 years that I have been president of this dear nation of ours, we have been able to move this country forward in the right direction in accordance with our manifesto. Even though we have experienced internal and external constraints, we have been able to chalk successes, and we are full of hope for Ghana's future. Madam Speaker, in the area of economic growth, this country in 2011 recorded the highest rate of economic growth in the history of this dear nation of ours. Approaching almost a growth rate of 14%. Madam Speaker, you may recall that in my 2011 State of the Nation address, I referred to inflation as the worst economic nightmare that any nation can go through, because it breeds economic and financial difficulties and also imposes hardship on the most vulnerable. But the challenge was to remain on course. Record a single-digit rate of inflation, which of 8.55, it is the longest sustainable rate of inflation in decades, 42 years since 1970. Should be a credit to all Ghanaians. Madam Speaker, a recent report by the World Bank alerts developing countries of future economic shocks this year, and therefore calls for contingency planning. Because the easing of the global crisis can only inure to our benefit. Apprehension, because the worsening of the economic state of the highly indebted rich countries and the global economy, doing what we can to be able to prepare against this eventuality. Madam Speaker, the achievements that we have made have resulted in an increase in investor confidence in our economy. Only a fortnight ago, the Ghana Investment Promotion Center released figures showing an increase in the number of projects registered with the center, amounting to over $7 billion in direct foreign investment. Force to see to the full compliance with the GIPC Act, especially in relation to immigration and tax. Now, in this connection, I would want to commend the Ghana Revenue Authority for the great work that they did, especially in the year 2011. We know that there's a long road ahead, but judging from what we have been able to do, I'm left in no doubt about their ability to perform admirably in the area of fiscal prudence. Madam Speaker, the achievements that we have made have impacted positively on the key areas of our economy. Our economy is resilient. Madam Speaker, when you are pronounced, Madam Speaker, when you are pronouncing such figures in billions, and I want to remind you that I didn't even know it's pronounced. Our economy is resilient. Madam Speaker, when you are pronounced.
Professor John Evans at Milson, blessed memory, 50 minutes after 891.9. They do a man for so a kaya. 14 years on, we are here. Yebedin komo na ye catch said na live on Spice 91.9 FM. Yeah, media budget review. The Minister for of Finance, Dr. Kesla to force and rap our Parliament House, what they and Nsem kokotuja media ibu afinumu mienua ese oma yehunu se abanya ko ho mesika no sen na ekro benya bia ka ho or the supplementary budget ko ne akwaje atum na what they akwaya abanya juma anase economic policies are binded to na kwemu no yeah juma na se enya juma ne nyina obu nkompo enra the expectations to dwa expecting so the almost expectations to dwa ema wonum eka brebre Ebinin said they were not expecting new introduction of taxes and then kika ho enti and also ewo enra Catro say aban May ending and this year any free external credit facility where the IMF as they say monetary assistance tranches about $3 billion and they aban say it still remains with the IMF. This time not because PCK name this time my policy guidance now for my technical advice on our economy and on your Tunisian policy coordination agreement and as an initiative. Ntiano pay aban any swadi on that at Honorable Atoforsen Ekabi Eka hon ene Yabemawati and pay a open discussion to political representatives no bia wo baby a wo fed na no pay de nti anope yeah mwati ne amwe yeah live on our YouTube page Spice FM 919 Spice FM 919 and our messages no betumi dey afa 0504 222 919 0504 222 919 na ya mwe near crow and near eba at the Parliament House yesterday we added a course war Dr. Kessel Atoforsen, Minister of Finance.
Displaced families, destroyed businesses, and caused extensive damage to public infrastructure. Ghana was not alone. Similar floods also affected Nigeria, La Côte d'Ivoire, and Sierra Leone, highlighting the growing flood risk across West African coastline and the effect of climate change. Mr. Speaker, government responded swiftly by visiting the hardest hit communities, releasing funds for emergency relief, and launching a nationwide cleanup exercise. On the direction of His Excellency the President, I am making available additional resources for ongoing dredging and construction of critical drains in the affected areas. Mr. Speaker, His Excellency the President has directed the Ministry of Works, Housing and Water Resources to develop a comprehensive and permanent solution to flooding in Accra and other flood-prone areas. Of GDP. Primary expenditure, which excludes interest payment, was 6.6% of GDP by June 2026, compared to half-year target of 8.1% of GDP. 1.9 FM. Approximately 6.3%, but increased our sales collection by 17.5%. Since deployment, Mr. Speaker, the system has analyzed approximately 366,000 import declarations. Nearly 1 in every 4, representing 24%, triggered more than one valuation risk indicator, requiring further review by customs officials. Before the deployment of the publican AI, many of these declarations would have been cleared without scrutiny. Right, Honorable Speaker. I now take you to the 1,000-kilometer agriculture enclave road, of which Parliament approved 2 days ago. A critical project that will provide a permanent crossing between Dambai and Dodi Kope and strengthen transport along the Eastern Corridor. So, Speaker, the project comprises 1.49-kilometer bridge and approximately 6.8 kilometer of approach roads. So, Speaker, at the end of June 2026, fiscal progress had reached 6%, slightly ahead of schedule, with foundation work and construction of the temporary bridge already underway. Right, Honorable Speaker, I now take you to the 1,000-kilometer agriculture enclave road, of which Parliament approved 2 days ago. Mr. Speaker, government has begun the implementation of the agriculture enclave road program. Government is investing $528 million United States dollars, equivalent in cedis, to rehabilitate 1,050 kilometers of feeder roads across 4 major agriculture producing corridors. Mr. Speaker, upon completion, the project is expected to rehabilitate 1,050 kilometers of feeder roads, ensure 100% of rehabilitated roads are maintained under performance-based contracts, expand the National Road Asset Management Database to achieve 100% coverage, create approximately 25,000 direct and indirect jobs, including at least 7,500 jobs for women, and reduce travel time 40% on paved roads and 30% on unpaved roads. Mr. Speaker, the first phase will involve the rehabilitation of 1,050 kilometers of feeder roads to be undertaken across 4 agriculture clusters covering 13 regions of the country. Right, Honorable Speaker, Cluster 1 will cover 300 kilometers of roads in Upper West, Northern Region, and Savannah regions, and that will be 300 kilometers. Clusters 2, Mr. Speaker, will rehabilitate 300 kilometers of roads in the Oti, Volta, and the Eastern regions. The Speaker, Cluster 3 will also rehabilitate 250 kilometers of roads in Ashanti, Bono East, and Eastern region. And finally, Mr. Speaker, Cluster 4 will cover 200 kilometers of roads in Western North, Western, Central, and Ahafo region. The Speaker, support agricultural transformation in some of Ghana's most productive farming areas. Mr. Speaker, I take you to the oil palm. Right, Honorable Speaker, government remains committed to transforming Ghana's oil palm industry into a major driver of industrialization, export growth, import substitution, and rural employment. A key pillar of the integrated oil palm development policy is the establishment of a sustainability compliant oil palm land banks to de-risk private sector investment and accelerate the development of large-scale plantation integrated with smallholder and outgrower schemes. So, Speaker, implementation of this initiative is progressing steadily. The Ministry of Land and Natural Resources, working in collaboration with the private sector and other relevant institutions, have reviewed over 270,000 hectares of land in the Western region. Right, Honorable Speaker, drone survey have been completed on over 117,000 hectares, whilst 46,000 hectares have been selected for detailed land use change analysis. To date, assessment has been completed on 16,000 hectares, of which approximately 10,780 hectares have been identified as suitable for sustainable oil palm development. Right, Honorable Speaker, these areas are now undergoing the required environmental, social, and sustainable assessment, including high conservation value, high carbon stock, and free, prior, and informed consent (FPIC) processes in line with the international standard. Mr. Speaker, similar mapping, land documentation activities have commenced in the central region, with preparatory work underway in eastern and Volta region. Based on the current assessment, Mr. Speaker, the western region alone is expected to provide approximately 30,000 hectares of land for the first phase of the development. Mr. Speaker, as work expands nationwide, the land bank has the potential to exceed 100,000 hectares across Ghana's oil palm growing belt. Mr. Speaker, this initiative will unlock significant private sector investment, create over 250 direct and indirect jobs across the value chain, and strengthen smallholder participation.
All right, so Minister of Finance, Dr. Case Lato for Senate Parliament House and Western Region in Focus and watch a oil palm integrated development plan. Say opese abanshe muono Western Region the oil bano oil palm plantation and the oil palm production the hub West Africa ha na direct jobs and indirect jobs over 250. What I say, huge hectares of lands almost secure Western region, Central region, Eastern region to drive this course. Inti Nsem ewa ha anope yebedi honkomo na American Catros anope open discussion. But we are guiding the political representatives eufidiem ha. Ayana also the messages ni biaba na yedimun komo 0504 222 919 0504 222 919. Lawson Herbal Center, the Virgin Doctor. Over 25 years, my trusted herbal solutions. Or the 3 quality products, Abba markets, and my appropriate institutions in United States, say Nuni Yeno, Ajiatum, it be a loss in the layman capsules. And say, Mema, I want them one pem. A support to Mema, one ewo poor urination omo jonso MAE etwetwasisi na afi low sperm count bema ne nkwamwa no wo form mema omo experience erectile dysfunction and premature ejaculation ne nyina no losing the layman capsules e be ye free ho anopai se wo akonya yade bi wonem te se candidiasis, head genital herpes, syphilis, and gonorrhea, sexually transmitted infections, konakoto loss and law care mixture, ebedu akejina mupa, obia o stomach ulcer, and nase utenya insu bisi free wase sabio eba. Enyen incapapanenso enya normal loss in law care mixture oko pharmacy and a herbal shop be answer can be obi a strong immune system to a stronger immune system they are a loss in herbal mixture numbi a papa numbi mame numbi nabofrani so numbi na it to me it sound to the manage conditions but it's a hypertension, tidy stroke, cholesterol, typhoid fever, jaundice, menstrual problem, and a poor eyesight. Oko heba pharmacist shop BM or Ghana habebia on Sabake no paybi. And Crani Doso Pumu for any child Kanshi Drug Lane, Air Coast Pharmacy, Kingswalk Herbal, and a Halus Herbal. Freya in 0242 133 577. 0242 133 577. Lawson Herbal product. A Honnasia in kind. 91.9 Ebusia. Bedendi or Bengda Con Ampem. First law Henry Benedict Akini and the Thai Machi Nanope Daniel Adarma air live on Facebook. Now, my catcher was an open discussion in a studio. Adzekye was Deputy Communication Officer, the National Democratic Congress, NDC Amanyokuno, Shama, or sounds a regional Western Region Communication Team member of the party NDC. Adzekye Machi.
Yenja.
Apom te saying
Abwaze na adoma bibi aboko.
Shama aboko de.
Oh bibi aboko.
Abwaze.
Wala ebe. Bibi aboko enije na wele num nyame na adoma bibi arekodo.
OMP ne OMC.
Oh bibi obi anu we MP no we pa. Think that we are on for more conversation na today mosuma oye Shama constraints obetum na wafa ne tempefra. Aha nti yegudo pa de nyame na nkasa obama hen data akwenja no na osompa na yedema ye kechro ye Ghana fo na titru oye Shama constraints fo na de ni na moto abaso wazema NDC both presidential no ne MP no yebetum na yasum nti bibia de na kwem kama
all right
and that's so enya oye town hall meeting wo jomo hanetum ne hunde ya now no politics no it's not all about there ebetina wudem nkoten but embretumbre akwanje bia benya no na chede edrifum na amanfo so atase de ampa bibia so re de no rekodo and da mepede mekachire oye etifo na de nyina so yin de o manye nyina yenya abota na yentum na NDC Ebayaba from 2024-2025 aya droboko 2028-2029 aya boko akoto ababiemu no ye expected da ye beye bia no so no yebetum na yebu akonte papa yebu akonte papa onenye de come oyo 2028 no ye basan so yenye tumbiem both presidential no ne yan member of parliament nyina the chairman bibia boko
Ede nyame ase.
Amen.
Se bibia boko.
Nyame na ado.
Abusu asema enson abapa nonkron ho. Yentwe ho mra na yefa discussions. Enhyehyɛ so.
Ewia na eboi twedi aponyankopon de adom ye akase ye benya so mfaso se adasa enu ti na e-powers construction abade ama ye nyina se solar energy dia wa hotoso e-powers construction safe na wo si udan se wasi dan na wie se mo ye company public and as private mo pese install mo solar energy e de mamo wa hotoso e-powers construction eba no maintenance of solar energy battery storage system design repairs any upgrades energy consultation make up for e-powers construction and the amount anything painting and as a POP designs wa want to so e-powers construction intibamadi na woni anisa oswo e was 0592 812 035 sefa solar energy hon kwa dia ya be turn wo sunshine into smart savings e-powers construction fa adwuma ne bra na ye ntwa ne yopo emfamao e-powers construction total solutions.
Ghana Music Rights Organization calling.
Gamro, Ghana Music Rights Organization. Gamro.
Ghana this year. Gamro. Why are the copyright in Session 36, LI 1962 of 2010 was the Bay Mapa, Amma Jun Tofu, 21 and you mean one faso, and Brother say, and you be as Bay Jumana, or the Gamro for more license and son, and tell baby about disco, hotel, the restaurant, live band, and spinners of our party, Yasi, radio and TV station, shopper, banks, stores, shopping mall, a rare concert, and an event to be a rumpa, or then your copyright music license and son, copyright act 205 at 6906, and you be Ofrigano, Anabro Chipwa, or that catch a license for Ghana Music Rights Organization, Gamro, Ebo Chesi Kakakra, for Gamro Office BRM, and our friend
0244 764538 and 054 6489933.
Obomo license beze who you mean for software where you may anya dam na watch wa. The benya sam. Gamro. Moya mwa Gamro. Na Gamro me Gamro. Spice. 91.9 FM.
91.9, 10 after 9. Yaba, Fidiamaha. I Spice 91.9. Na Sene Mekano Isaac Amwa Fidiamaha. And now Parliament's budget course. Before that, there were other topics na hover around. And then no, yeah, guide you on there. And so maybe on to me a traffic. Yeah, Jao say, wow, bet me a call I solo piloting. Nemum, ye now, or share strong room wa, ye trow, faha, fatu autopilot, raha, ye Jawa ad bakwa form, Sani yom nano pay. Isaac Mamma on China. Where the can't also shama boko.
Okay.
Isaac Kusame, sorry, Kusame Moachi.
Major group.
And a maminchia honorable Harunamoro.
Amen.
Adzekye.
Adzekye.
Western Regional Organizer hopeful of the National Democratic Congress. Oini papa.
Yeah.
Eti frekusu chiao.
Mejeno dopa, brother pay mejeno dopa, and then that my brother freku ye within Oye Shama, only yen within Oye Western region. Another fantastic youths all the ne constraints. Wutum na wabana bado papa. Over. You see the funny side of politics. You see, you'll be suffering early childhood. This is the childhood for my brother. You understand? About some conjoined dama, about patent dama, about your campaign dama, massively. You understand? Instead of American arts, I say, now say, I can't be pet. Nobody will be the register about to home. No one mark no catch you there. You put sign on your ship, but mission bread on crane. Mission in crane pa. Mengene kasa ye din komo bebre. Onko do no ye ejuma no. O ma youth ni hu da mpa etu ho ache ejuma no ye no. But yen nyina ye guda ye. Say appraiser bi be fi nyimpa bi ni nche na aba. Onka ba. Over baby ye begine bia ye be kan dis asem no at the same time so no. Yaka Shama constituency asem. Ya sounds yaka Western region asem. And the ya no men kade sabi wise kwame amwananka sa no olo boni dondo we so wasan so wasaw dondo no mobo obi besaw. And fantastic one time be me wa publication oya na no na no baby frame on frame na cheda ka be mbo me radio you do ntime specific area no bi akade ansa na dam na ware research okokodo na adidama research okunyi no pawo from no say dana dina we mu there me your publication na me fi Shama constituency wow me ya sure that me fi Shama na me see me Shama ni papa wo ma aboaze local boy local baby boy no so wow on see don who be that the first time in history 21st century they be your deputy otum na your publication nti no pero bi se bisem no wana na o she metro push him now me no I don't have anyone. It is an anchor, so why radio betu no sponsor me there? Why not? Every day be a day. News no. are you authentic news na amanfo de wenya na wotum na wonhu da ampa aban no oroba no mbazin anezo mba no mbazin da me na yepe eno read down on there also there da me ye no onye da me tackle the good side of one friend na my party no ye kire adwen ye siginan the way ya amembu ni na odo ye na okono nti the end that as secure them mind there mean keep it up simple
all right
that's all so you do it. You will do it. And ya my brother be in your DC, ya my papa be in your MP, ya my uncle be on your minister. Wafansane ya jumano. Since day one. You started jumani fi the boys secondary school. Wabana mwada boys secondary school. Oya na say, your friend the waloko key fates and no ke kauna idea will job for the boys see campaign charm na I don't know. Wo guda anya no na na supply won su obaba na say bancha pese that time well small boy you go school we class won adi ya no ye bancha pese na da am won tam ye nyim do ye nyam hye na nya so ye be ye botu yodo ye guda ye as de won yame ncha akotu so yame de ba mayen
holy mosquito spray and quell anopay ye protect ye ho ene abusua emen tontom nka o man konya malaria na enkofemu enkowu emabusua eda ye so esuntwa daddy abusua down mama abusua down enkwada no wonom da chinti ene ye brei na ye bema hwe abekan na de yade aba bi wobra holy mosquito spray and quell lewo ho that was say a doctor for ne pharmacist and health professionals no mokra na recommend holy mosquito spray and quell de ama because okoho na oka say omo diagnose say malaria na ye omo say na holy mosquito spray and quell ho na wo wama malaria acho oba YouTube live ene bomb boy holy mosquito spray and quell ene enti kona kotobi ura shop BM also pe holy mosquito spray and quell ene holy mosquito repellent lotion and why to say nku na shampapa ye desra antuntum bia wo mu ne ho emu ade no enya de obetumi aben ho because a repair warm holy mosquito spray na anoda boko ekum ntefre ekum nwansana ekum emu omo wia wo fom ekum mu ahodo a ehadwene wo fie bia o kitchen o office o kemu o hall o ba bia emu bi hadwene mpataka odom ne ade ni nyina holy mosquito spray and quell iyo mu free ho ena enkofo na tare ban ho no ye from wojeku edenru afo no ye shomo ase ana pa utemi a ra shop bi em na koto holy mosquito spray and ne coil a lemon scented mosquito spray your 300 ml 400 ml 600 ml and a 750 ml and a affordable obi tobi and holy mosquito repellent lotion and so orange any rose fragrance and pay ra shop na kotobi di fama ebusuano na ebusuano entede yeni ehrusie oko shop na asa shop biawo western region ha central region on sabeka bi nemo moko na ibini ho na chesasa mesro no afre number we say me beto holy barasa for 0262 335 360 0262 335 360 opebia to aton ne kase mu nso a 0262 335 360 0262 335 360 na holy eni wakajiremu holy mosquito spray ntonton police holy mosquito spray da enna kronkron Isaac Kwame amwa oma wabusua ne wangasa ho efri ne o mosquito spray ni jai na koto holy mosquito spray and quell what yana
mata super boss
ope bambo kase ya ye we ya
anye de malaria mpocho
debe echiwe ye nimguase wabra holy wo
Tuma misane pa ewia mabombozi na makwa kaje be packs ma zumpo ma start en dem pe business pa o nje start na me wana
okay ne am ewia no afa no
me pe business pa o
ewia afa number
imagine number no na sabu school fu na the SS free a wolbe school na ade no wetum na ye je do distribution shops na ade market day na ade na how you don't Tuesday na ade na ekejina be post we na yelbo my elbow don't go
me Judy.
Campaign
now yana Isaac Kwame Amwa yes or malaria then Debbie NDC communicator yare malaria the boss say
best from wrong
kora kwaji holy mosquito spray what you say and now follow the media budget review are buying consolidated economic gains na fe ne effort policies after IMF near Dr. Kislato Forsen a kind idea ufolobia no a quick one on that and a open to baby abicha febia mayor okay 20 after 9
chairman medawa say wo oye akwenja kasa exam wo we free kasido na mena so ombon ho bandana danyina wo juma pa ewigen wo western region teacher spice wo when ifrido endeda na embrano trade oye sector minister ono na ojina do ozema Ghana funu nyina yeni sikasama fom doctor atoforsen ontum na mpa onya ne dam no ntin na simpedo na ombra na sabi wa bosom me ayesha ase ekole ebie na esia nimu no ontum na omfa sitina biabi anaze jina bia omanu yeni sikasam sika yetwa yedoto wode yebedi yeda yedwuma no ombra no mbobu nkonte ana yedze birishe ma na ze yeyi birifi ma na ze no wonkeka kawunyina no yerekwa ne den ofa yeguda yere domunsu papa pages ne de wale tumi hu do so nti ode ye fa ne nkor ebien ebasa awon be kada raka evo na no wanka ka na ade ni nyina na ye read na ya so ya tas na ye tum na interpret ya chechem ye da mahene na no na sabe unwan ena dwetsi no bo hwana ase na woko market waka fa anwen waka for tomatoes what on holy our friend and insecticide spray na ade ni nyina no market enwu de ni nyina na ya chem ya de shawada ampa Ghana no say yereka business oyada onabo atoforsen osenza rukoye na inyasu yehu den reality no grounds not then perfectly na yehu da ampa yezi birishem anaze ye yubi efim yeretina Ghana hade na ya business anaze yerugwan yengwo no ye betina ha yeretina hade na ya business enti no yeguda yare monitor but embripomo no yababa na yafana kro ebie na baasa na yetum na enti ne da no gudosu oyemankasa make sector minister doctor to forsen jumapa odi de ma oye Ghana abra no gina simpedo a okenkan ya sabe wa na afum de biara da because do rekaning na ye pefe enwa asam no kwade sometime ye ka gba ye nkada ya to sabe wa rezo bi da na de but sempeyifu waso na reka asam no kwa so de gina mpeyifu no wona nyimize no do nana sabewa na chede eruko kwede na eruko wenim na afesu ibaze nchada America na ata ase enti honorable oye Dr. Atoforsen na mpa ongu oye His Excellency John Dramani Mahama na enyima ale de biara da and oye one of oye youngsters within the political space for this 21st century wa Ghana parliament at the same time so oye sector minister. I really admire that gentleman. Yes, me panasa papa me panasa msudo orobwa but still onhye mekena onkunkonenim honorable ebisa shama ne mifi abwaze ne mifi konfiku na mete ena mangasa mifi wo papa ma me na papa na ade ningi na ina ebusu ningi na ho ne yefi me fada ma akwenje edo na minchi amangasa me constituency executive members na ade ningi na from chairman minister DCE constituency eyifo na ade ningi na basic last person no do oya na why do platform no do papa
but still you sound about to forcing Nsem so I'm giving you this opportunity.
Oh really? Don't worry sisi ananka ye bombard na ya enter to local derby because
boloka ni
yeah boloka matches ni be a do papa ntina me catch your there Shama constituency oya way back 2024 general election. The constituency executives, the branch executives, and all the sympathizers for the friend and Nkofona Adeni na Wafa, they do massive job. We need to applaud them. All the YouTube congratulate them. Papa. de etu ho ache adwuma na waye was a board party no oye embribe wa bebetwem ko 2024 no His Excellency John Dramani Mahama in a office the sector minister MP oye honorable Emilia Atta osi onyado bedu onyon de biara da mpuntu dwuma no still a gudu do betu no wire da waba ove NDC gudu ayele yehane branch election local derby NDC you gudu ayele yehane branch election na CCR crampo direction bibresu abade nka by now no crampo no we need to make sure that the portal no why we close for a day, and it still says that the good worker NDC yepede ye na yadzebua oya party nankasa. The world directives from the national no aba region no aba constituency no we send akọ oya daze wono. But what's ebusuano so far as ayaya dodo no mo sane bebe ebusuano Mosima yanyina yanya maame ko namba yanya papa ko namba monse obebem but yankene yembisa yanwo de se don se bema aneso de abafraba no sabewa wanya egu maame ne nada maame ne mebisa ndo obetum na wetwa wato achena na anaze obereject ne ba no de dabi mepa mu fi mankasa mebusu ne mu dabi ya ke bibi wo Bible mu the prodigal son oba chinchimofo obokwe ke chine na owia ne nani fie ne neje ni fie na onyim anyankofo onyim adamfo biala
adede na esi wo shama
no bibi ala nsi miss there yele ya internal election Obinum de buy one sabotage, Obinum de buy one front line. Into Yareka no Yareka de ma for there. Sabu awe betum they use the mark when jano de naka there. There is a disunity among NDC within Oya Shama constituency. There is a disunity among NDC within the party Oya NDC Western region. Linked to Oya contest Tibia Yarba Bokono. Into party B betum no wenya ho akwanja no wofa and the miss the me be kunu the way wo the newspaper na be na your crampo da me da won to nka the miss kan crampo bra na fa be advert wo friend the spice ha na bo miss na kakada Isaac quantumize kwame amwa come oye gen election na den ka bon da ampa ibenya nhira papa nta da makara enti now no the ya pede ya catch one yen there NDC party say Yereka oye unity among the unity core well collaborated system understanding ayete amembwase when it comes about oye political elections or any elections within over party bia ni Ghana hade ya obekade system ne de NDC in terms of young democratic alliance with the no oyade ye feel dabi ona makacho so far as yan ya maame kol papa kol even cancer say ya maame kol papa kol na number kra pona nka mo se bed obebum emi maame sabe wa obo mbazina otwa 7 straight na 7 straight no otwa no one father one mother itumi da bempa obi betum eyi kacha sisiala obi so no su hunu sa nti oya na obi wo Isaac awo dan for pepe kra la mpa subani kakra bi asasa oya yusa ye bibia no awo dan for pepe ni bibia la. So this is the system ayekita. So we admit and mankasa mejutum there monse bi bebem but some monse bi obebema ono se nchire there we have failed no yen faili and menyurike say ya may I sure the constituency executive, branch executives, and AFESU region and the national, then we are going to have a solid team, branch solid, our friend executive members, branch, our friend the constituency solid executive members, and at the same time, our branch, our region solid executive members near the connection. Now AFESU yedeji. Whoever odo tumojina odo koma hen general election or afesu yen parliamentary candidate biala nti when dey mama political parties bia onya na adwene da oba fada ma akwenja no mama political parties be abe obafada ma akwenja no na da kakra oya na say me the fight top we na adi na mankasa me payinfo asabe obi no ye lectures na we twa na wa edit ne kakra na oda mam da Adzekye na yi abasam na waka wo me say yi de wala hwa e yo edit na edit. And because of oye akwenja wa baba doda in the phone say ye kita no oye smart ye betum na ye de dinzama papa at the same time ye betum ye days boni nti no amamboyfu binom wo political space ni mu
ebi o shamana
oh miss was system ni mu
ebi o shama
na miss was system ni mu
it means ebi o shama
oh that one there why not
okay
en sekesa ye kese obi wa shama olite obi wa takrado olite obi wa Eastern region olite ana obi of last half as and olite me wo man bi o Isaac they be am of last half as ho because of eminti o try ya da no ya oba radio 1 also pedo be hwe ncha da make na atase because also fans no ya ne dododo that is the inti baby olite sabi awofa da me pede me kacha yen NDC fu youth ayerba system ni mu ye de akwenja wo me biala at the same time so akwenja nyi wo menye nyinala and monsieur bibi fi oye Barack Obama ne politics awaya oya monsieur adibi di fi me de o se yele to aba na ye nyansesa na do ya sound so ye maintain that political party no yenke na mi hu dai me Adzekye mi amwa se me executive member na some party ba power na sa cancer da mrishi shedding na menya na chede party ni fail.
Okay,
that is the system. Into woman yina yenya botal na the directives bialo be fi national baba region baba na odbedu constituency executives nda wanje won fan ye adwuma no chairman ye mbombazan na yina yem fada me system no na yem fan ye adwuma na say ye de damada obey den obobo he na angasa and at the same time now no yeah 1 minute in the aboko you say we abasan so abasam checheleche na nkasa wo ho asam nim don checheleche na nkasa wo ho na mama kama sa party NDC party ni ma yedo because one po me try that down on come from na kan yakwadjoint bi na ma chacho inso adonhu papa ona me da oda wo mafama na wenya 18 years wo ba na wo baba join NDC enta da make na atas no me sende emi down on come pede ba wo fe NDC nimu why da why akwenja papa
mate
expression of views na no keke ka una adin hina no NDC na yare ka de enya no onya da ya beka da one party state bi enyipa kwoti bi ne dio oyada His Excellency Jerry John Lawrence or the bear no it comes with the ideology of the group of people
made us say mama ko dia ben sai bra ko regional communication team member of the NPP na kojo me ba ho te san
na mu wuye pa
da nyame ase akwa abanso
na me jodo
bibia e kama
na adum hen
kojo nie
nyame amahe no nkwa hoden na ayo hosam wo ho
adan
na ncha magana luko ya ayo hosama me de nyame aye mu wuye pa na ayo hosam wo ho yin de eyi magana olokodon yanhwe ne ya nana debi amekada ndeda na miti oye me be na michi o me ehun de debi ameba makada
me kware wo se me ya wo kan na mfo se bia ene Professor Mills da wo de fi mu ntina
ano prof de ye nyina awe ho sam o si ane de nyame mfa ni crazy oye ano ye su awie na michi o no oye edwuma ye na spice oye da wampa na ne pe ho na wo tie spice nyina ne pe michi ehwan na nyame su nhire hwan ne wodu oludi wata ne michi o ye MPP fu nyina His Excellency former vice president or MPP and Fragbel Michel na yenu anoma wall coalition na menye me bread asa ya ba MPP bi oto ababi asa mensa abente no bread ho ase no ye djuma so papa na yenke me bread akwa Emmanuel akwa senior communicator na onyo wala nyine kasa wala you feel the guy ya ba communication ma ehun de malami ye bi bata akwa no de papa aye Emmanuel akwa na oye me be de jam keso na nke no so ye baba ehun na ye wie ndam ne ho ya we ho sama na me ye de bia me ba maka won de ndeda na bi tie finance minister na me brother mo me de takra de ba ha de bia me ka de he na ye takra de mo foman na oye railways no onye market circle, that's the economic hub
of second takrade na western region on your railways no market circle na the menya maybe na abani am wa fe ne se wakade obey railways ye hu bebi wo de kesi and the railway ho bibia anyo be 2 years wontu e wankaw oye 2 years wontu railways fokaw me kasa mo na ne pe mpapa or former railways in them time o ye ndade wa say na ya ba market circle na ma kada wo so bo mo wonke bi na ahemfui me di wo name da won politicians no oba ebia oba wo ho ansa na wo wie wa akaka na asam nti market circle no yesre abani bakede his excellency me brother penyin John Mahama me de wana wudi atam no me twi do wo de wo chichi won nyina ame edi atama hwe na yeke ehun nti me yenka bone mfa na membu no onyen anana maker na membu no promise anala de bama sekendi the people of sekendi takrad market secretary kan flyover ne kan na mo a NDC bekodo na dada awa be nya dada wasama ma kada ese bala ebeba abosha mehen nkofu onye bebi won tona de basa e kan wada afa aded pona wala de Ghana fo yanka se yesika ede ye adwuma mehen po wa yoden na wala uska da nchoba eden takrade the people of takrade etase na yetua no wo fa bimba ye mehen na dano me brother Michael ka bibida o na MPP for be na cost of the project abani ya ho so obi fesike bia mambla wo ho fa no ko that is it sa wala hwe na say cost of the project bibi kom no ya ma hwana wo ye no wonke yiwano that is it nta abano mbombo le flyover MPP ya ye 70% 30% na waka na la yesa abani hia lotwamanso
mo flyover no mo ye 70%.
Nenya 70%
by what estimation and how estimation?
That is a contractor estimation.
Contractor.
Na di bebi waka na abani bi ono waka ka wabe ebe ye nkan ni de besi oye traffic na ye wie.
Sir.
Na waka bi alan
mo waka traffic light pe
mo wa menkada mese oye wodi fi one wodi besi traffic na ye wie. That's what I'm saying. Enti na one yen kan na sekendi takwade fo yen so Ghana ye kan ho hwe ye fi enye na wasafo no hwe asenko board ye to asenko gwa was what am contract and I was listening to finance minister mi da mo kwan no obaka ho bibi ekwana ekọ wase wanana me mother me fantene de o say ye no me father that said me western center but western hana ehye ma me no fi na me krom nyi pisi eheman na mama kan de nana ye ba wasalanda aban wan ya hwe wo ekọ na o ho nyina no kotal nguku podo apart from highway a ofita kwa de takwa wo say kropon ayamflo odekọ ye friend ahwiaso nkwanta ena da mukwan dem but ye ba nimu roads na ado odeda body asenkegwa wole bre nana nti abani onye ni ndi ne kakra western region ana makan wo so kabi market circle o ye hia nyinala ye dwuma nte ye ndi simple so kabi enya da ye pun program ansa na abaka de asama maker no ye no kwal nana ye wie ndam na ndeda finance minister obakaka Nsem na motse de ehu story no wadoso finance minister obakasa fefe mite no oka ba na nursing training teachers training okaka yetue roads oka roads no wa ba agriculture he touch yes every sector of the economy or touch no okaka some fine or the kaka ni nyina ho but I me kakra me fan mo kan ni nyina or ye normal of hours no die na kakra makan de mo kan nyina la ya tew ba na ya ba governance ya ba de yesi emane tumpuna emana ayeye it all boiled down to the reduction of poverty. Say buman wa ye na say here onko foma na forget it. Na say here onko foma na melike say inflation wa about 5% this year ye case it's about 5%. A dollar this year dollar near 12 cedi. Ye na mo de bia ye check here dollar is about now 12 cedi, it's 11 almost 12 cedi, euro 13 cedi na mo keka wo pounds nana mo ten de ni nyina ebe ya agulu NPP but yen bi said de nkofo no wa sitem no teden farmers see what is the state of the farmers wa abrabot teden wa sesa farmers wo in NDC and the pay to force wo bi so de I would say the farmers wo ho aton but onya no kwal cocoa farmers see ayeke cocoa farmers no we dua wo cocoa wakati wo guo wala to de edifi 3,000 and number 2,500 no so kwoto so oguo wonto wo kwoto so won sen kesika e wonana nti o yenyu blasama ada na mebe ya metena ha na meka fair to takrade akra we increasing what the 40 Ghana to
I will show receipt.
Me show receipt also na luxury na me bisa de na kwani nyimite hu na yekase na me bisa de what is luxury abadaka na mala mo kwada white car no abo luxury also na akwa luxury this car is a luxury na me work a luxury am better you on ntase
luxury are there more comfort
is them car na temo a comforter I was sitting in the back here 4 near wo back ba mo hu ya wa akere me da mara dem car na mukotu na I was sitting in the back what for 4 me nda akofincho nsise bi ba kan no wo so kakra amide me size ya 4 mpa ya ba manage but na awo size be ya 2 kan ho na ya o chede tra ho nto onye luxury enti Ghana for obla endeda menye drivers bisa one income tax na all related tax na anyama hodu to ina digina wa akoso that's the reason of the increment into drivers su wo su farmers wo su ebia leble wo manim NDC na lo be wi no so leble but us Ghana why ye or radio da us Ghana why ye ba farmer no lite no be said that to force I will say fertilizer ni ha onye no kwal nana ye be enyim no but
now can we be afa poverty ho now Dr. Kesla to force and can be and it is even pasted on Spice FM your socials or say multi-dimensional poverty just a year in Nipa 950,000 and a move out of multi-dimensional poverty and this is an economic indicator I say about creative jobs about policies working to perfection not just about the growth of your GDP to 6.8% name how people are getting jobs getting out of because before Mudi party now about multi-dimensional poverty over 850,000 were below the red line it means they were in abject poverty exactly or say one so economic policies near the nipa over 950,000 every
economic indicators report economic indicators report there has been a poverty na nyinala paper no do but ye be really to anya no kwal na ye no kwal na it is so true
no say ne ono so ne call reality no de ababuku mu ana
na what reality wa twotwo anya mo wo ba ho no standard what dey no the standard in which what the shishano on ye ame work at nadmo na ekwa nadmo na hwenkofa sebi wo nkronkro a owo even takwa de hempo ebekaden akwa aboade akwa aboesi akwa shama ekwa wa sitima na oya ayoho.
And this question will go to Isaac Kwame. Antifatu was evidence on the ground. Say food prices, jobs, incomes, and household welfare.
Yes.
Ghana for a confirm. Say possibly say all these indicators confirm. Say poverty reduction is being felt by Ghanaians as at force and I'll come back to you on that.
Nana,
yes.
Oh yeah, I would Adam Pewasem that way research near Jordan. Nana Mesro road baby, let us not only look at the paper and this economic indicators and lies and that kind of stuff. Young core grounds, Kwa Hunter West, Komalemu Chrome, Galamse de Yanka. Now what Kawabakarena, Galamse, watch you wound to me out to Munyana, watch you wound to me out to the Yembi said, watch you wound to me out to me, Galamse what's that.
But during your time now, more papers in Sudio.
Nana, Meba. paper ano de ano oye chira asama ye ka sisi ala
sa
sisi asam ne ye kanana mo tie de bibiala nsesen mo tie de NDC Ghana photo aba ma NDC wa na abana woto we ma ho no hwe MPP ne 137 seat ye seat oba eyo oba 87 presidential vote ye ba 42%. Enti mo tie de woto abeti hen na abana woto ne ncha ase de no che de ensama wo government e ka che ho ye wan daw de le baden sesaba ensesa ye ke o wa hemfa he nana mo me de mabo call hospital or school. I don't want to mention school ni dina wa baka de dem school menye no call that's 3 days today is Friday, Wednesday menye abofra no call hospital Esikado hospital precisely Wednesday me abofra o school am yen kwai ya kwai na wasi yanka lab 125 Ghana 125 Ghana ya kwa lab wa mam receipt of 75 Ghana oche de 50 Ghana me bi said there Nana, I will not sit here to tell a lie. This a guy in the lab technician there. Now 50 Ghana, you know, also honor the we don't give receipt. Na semi pay receipt or better we screenshot to them. That is what is going on in all the hospitals. Ekwesikano, it's a half and a half. What is this? Hospital one in Inala, they biala nkono.
Receipt in a while.
No, I have it here.
Okay.
I have the bachelor.
You paid 125.
125.
But you were issued 70 Ghana receipt.
75 Ghana.
75 Ghana.
Left 50 Ghana.
Okay.
Nana Mesro, go and do the inquiry on all the government hospital. One lab.
And when who do you blame?
And the system.
Okay.
Now everything fall and rise. Everything rise and fall by the leadership. I know to them. Everything rises and falls by obo kwaso obo befom obo tofom obo swal ni nyina leadership into the authorities are they telling me that the me wonyima ewu ekọ hospital mbele ko kade mekas no kade afia nkwanta ekọ wa receipt yi wo friend basa ekọ conditioner ekọ afia nkwanta na mekacho de mala de me de ntentina wa ke ya wogumi na facility ho na wa say I am telling you facility ashe tokura na wala sha hospital na la muaye mpa o cheda wala ka de hope na nhwe ne ya wala kenya yelebo po ho ubi da ho then if you are attending to your brother your sister or your relative you baby eda ekwo so di the phone ho da mala enti nyame an ya adom benyipa na wo yare fodo wansa pontama wala da ho ne wala pa ho ayel.
Okay, kwaje.
With this condition and the finance minister coming to tell me that in Ghana why yeda and the ita nana make it mala motum ma more transport mun ko bi kwana bla and academy ekoba bakada asema mi ke moboa catch obi ala it's adan wo ye yakwa someone kote.
That you are not feeling the so-called economic
no
impact of
my forecast me if you talk about the mark for the 40 city up to that. Let me pay my
because I use the so-called because I our friend
the so-called improvement, economic improvement. It's so true. And I make sure that my faka me da contract. My brother last week or and are your luxury. Who told you the white car or luxury? What is luxury?
Okay.
And I was scanting a coffee. Bibiala nana into your best. It
is only muja Ghana hono. It is saying now.
Nana, me yeja Ghana. Ni papa mo, ni boni mo. Until the NDC came with their promise. They are coming to better it. That is it. Inside Bakacham Lenen people are here and put the Ghana for someone pay with iron. Ghanaians don't want to listen that one. And yet the meeting a Ghana for what I will have maybe who didn't want for it.
Kwame
Amwa. I will maybe could be a long fatcher. Ghana for 2 abets here. The one woman who are being here, ya to what to abet here. Into what's one banner obeying ye. What kind of market sack will be see? What kind of hospital be ye? Nende ko hospital ebe fi obebempena ade yar baba ebe fi hospital baba wa situasika na wa afabi na basa
kojo me da say the reason I asked this question was
koko atofosen ka kire farmers there won ka je wo sika wa akufa ado ho na ide koko wo ton no 6000 na akufa ado 3000 me atofosen nenu mo se there 3000 wa akufa ado won ka je.
Take a break, Kojo. I'll come back to you. The reason I asked this question was that I now share 2024 muja omano na real GDP growth was 5.7%, and 2025 it movie up to 5.8, and abai at forcing during the budget presentation last year November, I can say abai a projected 4.8%. Me cry me be criticize what I said. All the economic share to nakwem and opese o economic growth improved. Intia then na 2025 why 5.8 na o projection lesser than the previous. Me criticize it, but then according to the finance minister, our economy, the entire GDP growth has improved to 6.8%. I asked this question because senior workers say shame koi na mbisa sinti muja o mine ho etese na afi oshe fiscal deficit government okwan no offer so spend with the revenue inflows no under you near a deficit of 6%. Yes. And a reduce to 3.4%. And we're talking about inflation. Muja wa kono 2024 it was 22.8% exactly.
And now abahe
and 5.6%.
5%. Na mi bi so wasem o. Aha ye we wona wo tie here no nya na ye kasa nku na ye wo ho. Nipa foforo so na mi bi se de wala ankasa wala atine we. Has been any improvement when this guy came to office?
A relative.
Ena Remerabe abeni be insist be abo abraboma. Why are that? You know, Akufo-Addo, she was doing better.
But we are going to do
Akufo-Addo need your head on you.
We thank the sensible leader, Dr. Bawumia. We're asking Ghana police to solve the prosecution undertaken in his name. The NDC realizes that after profiting from the same insulting enterprise, the Bawumia name they are bringing into it is so for equalization, and Bawumia has shamed them. Everything they are doing against NPP will be replicated against them when NPP assumes office. The tables will turn. Bawumia is coming. The NPP will continue to see Wontumi and Camilla Al-Hassan as victims of circumstances and political prisoners. On that note, we won't hesitate to take them out of prison anytime you assume office. Political power is used to serve the people and is not used to harass and intimidate people. Today, NDC, through some people, have destroyed almost everything in this country, including the once revered judiciary institution. 91.9. Then I can
was the Menyaman, Abale Mitri, Ganewa, or the Wujili.
Meba. So what can
Nana, you have to jail or this. Ghana, yen tassi the MPP NDC, but Molo Cordon Bomano. Now, how dare you? I will be able to make a certain first lady. Sabi I would the massive worker.
But as a question, my main far afraid for the Momumre Mukakra 0504 222 919 0504 222 919 0278 222 0504 222 919 and 0279 222 910. Mr. Ofra, your monitor. Mede ahurase mo ache the bas spice for better saying. Oh, Bejo so pa yera yenko.
Saint Okushabo, the Secretary Communications Officer. Member Wabado, Papa. Juma, Nichia, the campaign manager, Kuyakwa, campaign manager, Nichia, Papa, Makadeo, Yame, Antano, Waya DJ, Secretary for Nichubia, and Papa, and Sakano, you were Otis Cobina,
Yanko.
Nada. Ya finance minister. Kenkan brofo bebre. Brofo obakase bebre. Cheminia I there. Ghana fana do see the Ghana for ye nim maro. Oh, this to market to Ghana ha. Also for ye Ghana now. Where the Kogo the big Kobe send the book. Someone one inflation, you know. So you want your him phone. And then the fuel no nebo alukosura. Fuel and the nebo come sura fuel alukwa. That of packers so that and sha. So that means that they ya no koda lord pe kwa wobotu. Na neda mi wo ka se papa. Dead after day. Market secretary yan sanwa samo PTC interchange one a second hospital one so who into NDC